Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dead Space. I'm Snow, and if you're just joining us right now, then what's wrong with you? Go back and start from the very beginning. Okay, so Huh. That's the title screen sound. That muffled, staticky voice. Huh. Well anyway, last time, I got started with my story about, well, the part of the story about where we go to the temple, and I mentioned, huh. So can I... Alright, I think I see how this is gonna work, so this should be... Do that, and... Just check. Yep, I think that worked. Awesome. Yeah, I got into the part of the story where some of us go to the temple, some of us go to the crash sites. And I'll say it again because it bears repeating. Unless you're in very familiar territory, do not, I repeat, do not split up your group. That's something that we have been hammered into us repeatedly during our time at the academy. So even though we were splitting up, we weren't going to be going very far. Like, we were just going to be doing, going a little bit into the temple, not really deeply yet. So we weren't going to go explore the entire thing, because, no, that's stupid. Because not all of us were going. So what we decided to do was, split up the group. And, myself, my brother, Crow, and Spoons, they were all going. We were all going, honestly. We were all going to the temple. And Sid, Phyllis, and Clay, they were going to go to the crash site to check out the falling star that had crashed. So that was our plan. We put more people on the crash site party because that was going to be we were assuming it was going to be on the surface, and there was less chance of that going really wrong. Is that... Are you the, Yes, you are. Actually, I think it's going to be cutscene pretty soon, so give me seconds. That was easy.
That's it. It's working. Get back to communications and use the control panel to send our coordinates to the Valor.
Oh, what's that? Okay. So, yeah, more of us were going to the temple because, you know, it was more uncharted, but we weren't going to go very far. We weren't going to go too deeply into the temple because, again, uncharted territory. We were going to wait until we were, like, all ready to go. Because there's no reason to be stupid. So anyway, after we split up, Spoons led us to the temple, and it was... oh, wait, 1 second. Just put in music cutscene.
This is USM Valor, widecasting on all frequencies to USG Ishimura in response to your SOS. We picked up your escape pod, number 47, and our route to your position.
Escape pod?
This message will repeat every 30 seconds.
Why does that fill me with a sense of dread?
What? Isn't that the escape pod?
Oh, wait. No.
One of those things was on board.
It's not a big deal. It's just one of them.
No. No, this isn't going to happen. USM Valor. Come in, Valor.
It was just one.
The signal isn't strong enough.
I can take on 3 at a time.
Error. Blast door blockage detected. Please contact a repair technician.
Shit! Isaac, there's something big on the hull of the ship, directly above the comms array. Something organic. I don't know what it is, and I don't care. We have to get the doors open to transmit to the Valor. You should have a clear shot from ADS Cannon 48. Get to the cannon and blow it out into space.
Okay, awesome. I'm getting a cannon to deal with this, because the last time I had to take on something big and organic, it, didn't go well. Like, at all. So yeah, I'm gonna get a cannon this time. That fills me with confidence. And that's not sarcasm. I'm legitimately feeling good about that. But That's, I believe they said the Valor was a military vessel, yeah, and so it's probably filled with guys in armor, and guns probably better than mine, with better supplies than me. And she seems to think that they can't take a single one of these guys. Oh, jeez. I probably won't have to deal with it if we can get the door quickly. Yeah, it's not catching up in time. But these guys are better armed, better trained, and they got better numbers than me. I can take on 3 at a time. So, yeah, they should be fine. Oh. Wait a second. Did that thing operate the lift? Oh, man. I really hope that this thing responded to me getting up here. Because if not... I really hope that these things can't operate things like doors and elevators, because that just opens up a whole other mess of problems for me, and I don't want to deal with that. I really don't want to deal with that. So yeah, again, she's too worried about these guys. If I can last as long... Well, Hammond, he doesn't have armor on, so maybe that's why he's having more trouble than I do. So this armor I got on is pretty awesome. I'm gonna cut Hammond a bit of a break. His supplies are also pretty limited too, because he's working on the same thing I am. He's just got a basic pulse rifle, was it? It's a cannon? So yeah, I could see him and having problems. I was a little hard on him before, but this is an entire ship filled with guys who have been trained to shoot things dead. I think they'll be fine, Kendra. I think they'll be fine. I mean, it'd be pretty ridiculous if they all died to this thing. I mean, okay, maybe 1, 2, possibly 3 or 4, but no. Okay, so little rant over. Where was I? Yeah, the temple. The trip there was kind of did that open automatically? Okay. How electronic are these things? I'm not entirely sure. I really hope they're very electronic, otherwise this is a problem. I don't want things opening without me opening them. Like, just opening like randomly like that. That's not a good sign. So here we go. Yeah, because there's only slimes and, yeah, just slimes we had to deal with, and they weren't really tough. Ooh! Awesome! Alright, so let's see what we gotta deal with. Huh. Yeah! So, will we just shoot it, or will it... Is that like a growth, or is it like some sort of spider creature? Yep, that got his engine. It's angry now. Oh yeah, this is looking a lot better. Wow, I can't believe I got all those. Did I get that? Or that? Okay, so, it was just slime to begin with, and weak ones too, so the trip there was kind of not really noteworthy. When we got there, it was, explaining the, let's see, how to explain it, it was kind of built into a hill, and the path in had, it had pillars and like a, okay, I don't think it makes much progress, but, it had a long, walkway in there that was, kind of, I'm not gonna describe the architecture, but the walkway in there was, it was covered by a stone roof, not really a roof, but something called a rock. Oh, got one. By Carl. And it was looked kind of old and decrepit, so yeah, people hadn't been here for a long time, which was... I'm not sure it was good news that we found this place or bad news, because on the one hand, yeah, people were here once, and on the other hand, they were all gone, so yeah. Oh, I gotcha. So, got in there, and the first thing we noticed, well, the first thing I noticed was that, once we were, like, inside of it, there wasn't really any pathway. It was just a room, but the thing was that there was a walkway to go down. Like, we just entered floor 1, and that's, like, was the kind of thing just kind of staked its way down into the earth. So the entire temple was basically just built underground except for this small entrance. Is that it, or is there more? Probably more. Oh! That's it! Ah, you're an ugly sucker, aren't you?
Communications array blast doors.
Oh!
USM Valor, this is Kendra Daniels on the USG Ishimura. Come in. Do not open the escape pod. USM Valor, this is Kendra Daniels on the USG Ishimura. Come in. Do not open the escape pod. Damn it! Respond!
What? How?
Why did they open the pod? Damn it.
How is this?
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez, I didn't see that!
Isaac! Isaac!
Come on, I'm pressing the button, why won't I get out? Was I not supposed to? But how? How did they? They were trained soldiers!
Wish I could just talk to someone.
Why? Oh, it's a recording!
I'm apart here.
Oh!
Isaac, are you there? Thank God you're alright. I've been trying to reach you. Someone's been blocking my rig signal remotely. A crash must have interrupted the signal block.
Huh.
Hammond, where have you been?
Surviving. Barely.
Good to see you're fine.
I found some med supplies and patched myself on.
Well, that's good.
Listen. I'm calling aboard on the mission. Fuck the CEC and fuck the chain of command. We have to get the hell out of here. I think I've located a shuttle on the crew deck. Flight log says it needs a new singularity core, but we can probably salvage one from the Valor. I can see the tail end of it sticking out from the side of the Ishimura. I'm headed down there now to find a way inside. I'll meet you there. Hammond out.
Isaac, if what he says is true about the shuttle, we might have a chance of getting out of here. Head to the cargo bay and see if you can help Hammond. In his condition, he may not last long.
Yeah, who knows within those chemicals? Or whatever. So I wasn't supposed to get out. Okay. Good to know I didn't screw up. But it looks like this is going to be ending kind of soon, so I'm going to have to try and kind of rush through. So, in the main room, or like the top room that we were in, because it only went down from the entrance, there was a lot of books. A lot of little bookshelves. Not bookshelves, but like little, yeah, let's just say bookshelves, because it's easier, and I don't need to get too specific. So we started looking through the books, because we decided not to go down. We were just going to stay on the first floor. Because that's where Spoon's from the arrow, so we were going to stay on the first floor. We looked through the books, until we found one with the, right. Okay, but wait, wasn't the, bench? Yeah, it was right here. Until we found one that had the picture of the arrow on it. And this was an interesting one, because it was apparently written by a person named, and I'm not kidding, this was his actual name, 1 second, and capacity's done, alright. Named Joel Joestar, and I am not making that name up, I can't make the name Joestar up. That's apparently his actual last name, it was written in the foreword. Or at least that's the thing at the very beginning of the book, and so, that was the most interesting thing we found there, and most of the other books were eventually just became light reading material for Crow. And despite the fact that this place looked really old, the book was in surprisingly good condition. In fact, it's still in good condition to this day. And that was like a century ago at least, probably even longer. But we've made a copy of it. Oh, that was awesome. And edit. So 20 rounds, nice. Shouldn't there have been one more? Those guys like to travel in larger packs, because don't you need 3 of them to make the big, tall, slender guy? Huh. Oh well. So, where was I? Yeah, the name of the book. Yeah, so, interesting thing. When we, yeah, I kind of skipped through, not skip, but skimmed through the book until I found, wait. Oh, I think Fort 2's where the bridge is, and Fort 1's kind of blocked off for now, I think. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I skimmed through it until I found a picture of the arrow again in there, and I started reading through, kind of looking for, because I found the book. That makes me clear. I found the book first. So I was... Yeah, that's all these guys. Okay. So I skimmed through until I found a picture of the arrow, and I started skimming through again, looking for some explanation on what it does, and apparently its official name is a stand granting arrow, or stand creating arrow. That's kind of interchangeable. And it grants powers that, something called stand power, and I realize it sounds completely ridiculous, and we all think it sounds ridiculous too. And this was the important thing, apparently these powers are more, psychic in nature than anything else, so not some sort of horrible corrupting influence. So that was good. It was more like we had gotten psychic powers. That was something I'd deal with. Oh! Oh, jeez! I'm out of ammo! Holy cow. For energy, yeah. I need more ammo. I seriously need more ammo. How much is that? Should I? You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. I feel a lot safer having this many rounds. Okay. So this power was more psychic than anything else, so that was a good sign. It meant that this wasn't some sort of horrible taint or corrupting influence that's gonna slowly destroy me inside out. Oh jeez. Oh! These guys. I did not know you carried them. Where are you? Alright, well, that's good to know. So it was good news. This meant that we hadn't been infected by something, so that was good news. When we got that, we got out there, and when we got home, we waited around like for about a couple hours, just looking through the material we got, and I was reading through the book more, until eventually the others got back, and apparently they found a meteorite embedded in the Earth, embedded in the Earth, or Earth, yeah, planet, whatever, and they had harvested it for this really awesome metal. Sid was like so excited. Phyllis was kind of excited too, but Sid was she was bouncing off the wall. She looked like spoons. She was just so excited. They hadn't really got a chance to thoroughly investigate this metal, but based on their preliminary analysis that they kind of conducted on site, this metal was really promising looking, according to them, and Sid was just so thrilled. I can't get over it. I had never seen her so excited. Not even when she discovered her stand. I can finally call them stands now. It's awesome. I don't have to correct myself or hold myself back or anything. It's awesome. But yeah, she hadn't even been this excited when she discovered her stand power could make her battle droid move without an AI or a power source. Not even then was she this excited about it. She was just... I cannot... I could feel her coming. I could feel her thrilled aura before I even saw her. That's how excited she was. But yeah, they thought that this metal they would help us recreate, or at least them, remake the dimensional... Not remake, but prepare the dimensional gateway. Yeah, it was gateway. Anchor something else. I'm getting mixed up, sorry. And, So they had tons, like a lot of it, which they're only able to carry because of the whole uh, tattoo storage space thing that I haven't mentioned for in a while, but still exists. That's how we carry all the stuff. Yeah. So she also felt that because she had so much spare, she could use it to upgrade her battle droid, and oh yeah, because I'm gonna go into more detail about this stuff next time and the stands too, because I didn't have a lot of time this time, because this was surprisingly short for some reason. But yeah, this medal that Diana finding, to this day, she still goes back there to get more. I'm not even kidding. It's that good. It's like really that good. Well, everyone, I think this has been long enough, and I'm running out of stuff to say. So, this is Snow, and I am signing off.